good things accumulate so slowly. You barely notice them arriving. The warmth, the ease, there's something holy that comes from quietly surviving. Slow accumulation, grain by grain. Not dramatic, not a refrain. Slow accumulation, soft and real. More than I expected to feel. One good sleep, one honest meal, one conversation that felt real. One moment when the city breathed, and I breathed with it, relieved. Slow accumulation, grain by grain. Not dramatic, not a refrain. Slow accumulation, soft and real. More than I expected to feel. It doesn't come all at once. It never does. It comes in the small, in the barely noticeable, in the almost nothing that adds up to everything, accumulating slowly. Getting there, getting there. I take the slow approach to everything, the long way around the obvious, to find whatever quietly it brings, in the considered, not the frivolous. Slow approach, take your time, everything will become fine. The slow approach, measured and calm, like a hand extended without harm. The slow approach, patient and wide, coming from the quieter inside. Not hesitation, not fear, just the belief that slow is more, that what arrives with care is clear and worth the time before. Slow approach, take your time, everything will become fine. The slow approach, measured and calm, like a hand extended without harm. The slow approach. things I'm not quite watching. Not dramatic, not empirical. Just the warmth at the edge of catching. Warm peripheral, just inside. At the soft edge of the light. Warm peripheral, close and near. The warmth that makes the dark feel clear. Feel clear. I catch it in the corner of my eye when I'm looking at something else. A warmth that barely waves goodbye before it settles in myself. Warm peripheral, just inside. At the soft edge of the light. Warm peripheral, close and near. The warmth that makes the dark feel clear. Don't look directly at the warmth. It lives at the edge, where the looking is softer and the warmth is truer. Warm at the edges, always warm at the edges. If you know where to look. Still water doesn't make a sound. It just reflects what's overhead. The sky, the stars, the turning ground, and all the things I left unsaid. Still like water, clear and deep. This is mine, alone to keep. Still water, My soft resistance to the world is in the things I quietly refuse, the corners where I've gently curled away from what I didn't choose. Soft resistance, mine to hold. Not everything needs to be bold. Soft resistance, quiet power, the strength inside, the gentle hour. Soft resistance, real and true. The softest thing can see things through. Not every battle needs a shout. Some of the most important ones are won in the quiet turning out of what no longer serves or runs. Soft resistance, mine to hold. Not everything needs to be bold. Soft resistance, quiet power, the strength inside, the gentle hour. Soft resistance, real and true. The softest thing can see things through. Softly resisting, quietly holding my ground. That counts. I drift the way warm air drifts upward, without intention, without weight. Something in me always turns toward the quiet rise before too late. Thermal drift, soft descent into something not yet meant. Thermal drift, rising slow, letting the warm current go. Thermal drift, light and free, becoming what I need to be. Not ambition, not a plan, just the body finding warmth, the way everything naturally can move toward its own true north. Thermal drift, soft descent into something not yet meant. Thermal drift, rising slow, letting There's a warmth inside the static, like a radio left on at night. It is neither clear nor frantic, just a soft and blurry light. Warm static, fill the room. Hold me in your gentle hum. Warm static, you and I, somewhere between hello and goodbye. Warm static, static, soft and near. The most honest thing I hear. I don't need the signal clean. I don't need the message clear. Some things live best in between. Some things only work from here. Warm static, fill the room. Hold me in your gentle hum. Warm static, static, The softest hours, yours and mine, right before the morning line. The softest hours, warm and slow, the best part of the letting go. Here it comes, soft as everything that matters. Let it in. There's a low language in the evening that doesn't need words to be said. A warmth in the quiet receiving of everything left instead. Low language felt not heard, below the reach of any word. Low language, warm and clear, the language only felt from near. Low language, deep and wide, the language of the inside. I've learned to speak in low language, in the warmth of close and still, in the barely there and manage of the quiet against my will. Low language felt not heard, below the reach of any word. Low language, warm and clear, the language only felt from near. Low language, deep and wide, the language of the inside. Speaking low language, being understood anyway. That's the best kind of communication. The city finally got quiet, even the wind forgot to blow. I make my coffee, don't deny it. I'm afraid of letting go. 4 in the morning, still awake, still holding on for your own sake. 4 in the morning, soft and slow, nowhere to be, nowhere to go. the night. The night has its own texture, a roughness in the quiet dark, a softness in the architecture, a sound between the spark. Night texture, felt not seen, everything that lives between. Night texture, rough and fine, running fingers down the line. I've started paying more attention to the way the darkness feels, its density and its intention, the silence that it seals. Night texture, felt not seen, everything that lives between. Night texture, rough and fine, running fingers down the line. Press your hand against the dark, feel the texture of the night. It's not nothing, it's quite something, if you let yourself feel right. Feel the texture. The dark has texture. I had forgotten that. The soft evidence of a life being lived is in the small and unremarkable things. The dishes in the sink, forgiven, the ordinary proof that living brings. Soft evidence, I am here. In every small thing that appears. Soft evidence, quiet signs. The ordinary in the lines. A book left open, face down flat. A window cracked for air. A coat dropped on the floor like that. A self too tired to care. is not a ruin. This is not neglect. This is just a life being lived in all its imperfect and honest collect. Evidence of living right here in the ordinary. That's all the proof I need. I take my night inventory slow, counting what I kept and what I lost, not judging where I chose to go, just noting what each moment cost. Night inventory, piece by piece, finding what deserves release. Night inventory, soft review, keeping only what stays true. Tonight I'm keeping the small warmth of someone's laugh I almost forgot. The moment when the rain turned north and everything was what it's not. Night inventory, piece by piece, finding what deserves release. Night inventory, soft review, keeping only what stays true. This is not a purge. This is not accounting. This is just the quiet work of knowing what I'm carrying, still taking stock, finding more than I expected. That's enough for tonight. The evening pours itself like slow, like something thick and almost sweet. It fills the corners, fills the low, and makes the city incomplete. Liquid evening, softest scent. This is exactly what I meant. Liquid evening, fill me up, empty out the morning's cup. Liquid evening, evening doesn't care what spring or winter left inside my hands. Liquid evening, softest scent. This is exactly what I meant. Liquid evening, fill me up, empty out the morning's cup. Liquid evening, dark and real, dark and real. Give me something soft to feel. Liquid evening, pouring still. The soft hours ask for very little, just your presence and your breath. No riddle in the middle, no postponement of the rest. The soft hours, yours and mine, right before the morning line. The soft hours, warm and slow, the best part of the letting go. I used to rush through soft hours, treating them as transition. Now I give them all my powers, my full and patient attention. Soft hours, yours and mine, right before the morning line. The soft hours, warm and slow, the best part of the letting go. The soft hours won't last, they never do. But while they're here, they're everything. The